Alright, so I'm going to make this quick video here. This has been something I've been looking for, and I'm just going to be very brief about this. The fix is a lot more simple than some of what I've read on the online forums. Two main problems that I found, at least, and this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is the default Cessna that's already available. I think it starts in the deluxe package, I think. But anyway, this tablet over here, I mean, clearly you can't see that at night. The instruments in and of themselves are dark or very dim. So I look for a week, it seems like, for a solution to this, other than just you can turn it off, but that's kind of useless. So the fix is actually a lot easier than having someone do it, or you can just do it yourself. So I've discovered this by accident. So without further ado, let me show you the quick and simple way to do this. Real quick though, I did find on the Flight Sim forum, and just to give credit to kind of my discovery of this, so I ended up finding this information about the changing the code inside the dev mode, which I think that works, but I by accident found this other solution, which is a lot easier than doing any of this. So let's go ahead and jump back into the simulator. Alright, so what we're going to do, I gotta move the screen up so you can actually see it. So you have to go into dev mode. That's the main thing. You have to have the dev mode turned on. And then you go into behaviors. That's going to bring up these windows, if you're not familiar with dev mode already. But they're going to have these windows. And what you're going to do is come over here to the behavior viewer and then choose from this drop down your aircraft, which is usually going to be at that top line right there, as far as I know. You click on that, and then you click on this other bottom tab here that shows you all the different instruments that are in the aircraft. So what you're going to do is find the tablet, for example, right here, the Sobo tablet generic, and you're going to click on that, and then go over here to materials, and that's going to bring up this screen right here. So here's the deal. Here's our tablet. You don't have to change any of this code. Right click on this right here for options. Right now that tablet's at 80% illumination. Watch this incredible trick here. Moving on down, moving on down. For night, this has got to be somewhere around 1%. Because it's so bright. It's insane. There's no way you can fly with that in your face like that. But you can move it back and forth. And there you go. It makes it bright. So in this case, it needs to be down to 1% or 2. You can do that. And that's all you got to do. That one's done. I'm going to move on to the 530 and the 430. That brings up this screen, so we're going to do screen, and right now that screen is, to me, it's not bright enough. I like to have a little bit brighter, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that, or right click on that, and we'll bring the brightness up. Boom, bright, much better. So hopefully that provides some tips for someone. And you can do that with all of the different instruments. Honestly, you can make them brighter. Like I see that is really bright, so I'm going to go in there and change that. The only thing is you have to do this for each aircraft, and I haven't tested to see whether it holds or not, so maybe I'll make a separate video out of that. But that is the quick, dirty way to fix this without having to wait for a Sobo to fix it, or trying to do it in this screen here. Like with this, like I spent a long time trying to get into this backlight, but that didn't solve the tablet problem at all. So I, by mistake and honestly by accident, found this whole setup when I was going to do the code thing, but then I found this quite by accident, just by looking at it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should click on it, and there we go. All right, so hopefully that helps. Good luck.